And welcome back, everyone. We are back with the next game of Iron versus Boss, the losers finals. Last time, if you're just joining us, we left the Boss versus Iron match. It was tied at 1-1, one game to Boss, first game to Boss, second game to Iron, and Team Boss now to choose the map. They chose to go to AI Station 205, the brand new 2.6 map. So this should be very interesting to see what they can do. And even though, well, the bans were, Team Iron actually banned Ayla. They weren't allowed to do that, but I was casting the other games at the time, so I wasn't able to tell him off. So they banned Ayla for the second time in a row. That does mean I did award them therefore an Ayla immunity, as in they can't. Team Iron can no longer ban Ayla for the any of the other games. Okay. Team Boss decided to ban Raylin. Good job on that, because Nadapop was doing really well on the Raylin in that second game. Okay. But I think other than that, we're pretty much all set to go. Looks like we have a change in the roster here. Cannoli subbing in for Bad Joe. Let's just get onto this game 3. Cannoli subbing in for Bad Joe, playing his Froggy G. Kirby Derby back as Fox, and Bowser Slave back as Clunk. Rustarobi back on his Leon. Maokino now subbing in for what's his face, G-Dove. And Nadapop playing Coco now that he can't play Raylin. We're seeing all the fight be up here, up at the top. Good tongue, good dash by Malkino, good syncing up at that. I think we'll just see the standard sort of Leon Froggy G syncing up, tongue into dash we'll be seeing. A lot of poking done by Coco. Yeah, should be interesting. From the other games we've seen, we see pretty just back and forth. A lot of general just poking, as with the other two games. Not much going on. Team Boss do seem to have control of the jungle. Team Iron looking to box them out of it. That jungle is really important. Pretty much all the maps gives an extra source of farming. Good ball from Nadapop. Oh, good dash! Explode! Gets the explode off. Bowser Slave goes down for it though. So the first engagement, Team Boss managed to get the first blood, but Bowser Slave essentially suicides for the privilege. Yeah, good team fight coming out. Neither team giving an inch. Seeing footsie noughts at the moment, both teams clearing. Can only having to deal with these 3 flies at the moment, as Boss now still control that jungle. And yeah, not much happening right now, just clearing the lanes, bit of poking coming out. Ooh, good tongue into ball there. Poking Kirby Derby out of the lane, has to go to the jungle. Just managed to get full health on that. And only left alone with Rustarobi. Bowser Slave and Kirby Derby now having hopefully a big push on there. Don't manage to get any push off on top. Malkino and Rustarobi there to defend and clear the lane. Yeah, not seeing much from anything from either team, just the occasional poke. Oh, good tongue into dash. Iron don't really have the damage to be pulling this sort of stuff off right now. Bowser Slave just heals pretty much back up to full by going up into the jungle again. And with that bite. Good ball from Nadapop. Poking that out. Bowser Slave ganking those droids with the drop down explode very nicely there. Good team play. Okay. And chilling out. Iron seems to be dominant in that top area now. Oh, good syncing up of the ball and the tongue there. Unfortunately, nothing can come from it. Team Boss have got the control of that top jungle back. Good dash on Nada by Cannoli. Can't manage to really do anything out of it. Both Froggies not really having any impact here other than just the occasional poke for 25 that really need to wait to build up that burst damage. Looks like Malkano's gone for an early Mutant Ninja Worms. That's the extra burst on the auto attack after you hit it, or a splash dash or a tornado, and that's really useful for a really good early game burst. Good skill to pull it off, and it's really worthwhile. It's got a really good payoff to it. Kirby teleporting off. Not only in a spot of bother as he has to try and fight all three of them. Dashes into the blaze. Bowser Slave managing to ward them off with a good bite. Oh, it's a great knockback pounce! And Nadapop does manage to escape. Bowser Slave going for a predictable. Oh, and Malkano gets knockback pounced again. That knockback pounce doing work. Once again, Rustarobi nearly picks off Bowser Slave, but he managed to escape. Everyone's sort of going back. Rustarobi the only one left in after that team fight, but Team Iron do go down a kill. Same sort of stuff from both teams. Team Boss are sort of dominating the map control this time. Definite change of pace for last game on Serona versus that really horrible push Pokecom. Snare Bite has been bought by Bowser Slave. Gonna be looking for those knockback setups now. Similar tactics to what they're going to be trying, and they don't have to deal with the pokes now. Well, the pokes won't be as bad as last time. And they are getting a significant amount of poke and push on that turret from Team Boss. Well, and that's range and speed on the ball bought by Coco the Nadapop. And that's, oh, Snare Bite! Oh, it just misses the Splode, and they miss the kill on Rustarobi as well. Good bite to save his life, and Nad has nowhere to go other than the Inferno. Malkano also nearly goes down to the Inferno. Ooh, Bowser Slave, so lucky there, but really good jukes, really good bite, really well played from Team Boss there. Good tongue from Rustarobi, who's got damage on tongue. Oh, just stood too close to the edge of the turret. Kirby Derby seeing the opportunity, picking up the pounce. Rustarobi really could not afford to be dying in those sorts of circumstances. And that bottom is going down very fast in favour of Team Boss. As I think we do see that quite often in AI 205, particularly when I play AI 205 online. That bottom goes down very quickly just because of the sheer amount of droids that are getting there. If you've got someone focusing bottom, it just goes down very quickly. Bottom, but their top is also quite far down, and that's a good explode. Malkano has to go into the Inferno to escape. Does die, but they managed to pick up Bowser Slave as well. Cannoli getting a bit weak there. Kirby Derby in a bit bother here, needs to get out. Managed to get out. Cannoli, what are you doing? Looks like he's going for the jungle, but there's nothing here. Go back, Cannoli. Go back, Cannoli, get out of there. What are you doing? Definitely in favour of Boss still here. They have the map control, they have the push control. Good bite on Cannoli, good dash, doesn't manage to pick off the kill, and Malkano has used his dash and he's near the turret. Kirby Derby goes down to a well-placed ball from Nadapop though, so that's a 1-for-1 trade. Kirby Derby getting a bit too greedy there. Hammer Pants now being bought by Cannoli, so he's got a big damage dash compared to Malkano. He's chosen to go for Mutant Ninja Worms instead. And Bowser Slave now has his 75 damage explode. Really good pickup there. We've been seeing him go that the whole time so far. All 3 matches. A solid clunk build and build order. Very reliable. Bowserslave is in a really bad situation, but manages to suicide to load. He's managed to get through something out of it. Cannoli going for Nada Pop, only manages to hit him with the Hammer Pants AoE, and Nada manages to get the health pack. Kirby Derby in a bit of bother here. Oh, good knockback. Really great stuff by Cannoli. And Kirby Derby to pick up that kill. That knockback straight into the air, preventing Kirby from escaping. And Cannoli there to finish off with the 40 damage dash. And it looks like this bomb's going down. Rustrobe is the only one really around to defend. Malkino's back as well. And it's that. And we're seeing range and damage being bought by Rustrobe. Cannoli doing a very bold move to try and go for that. Health back in the middle of the Inferno. Derby just trying to clear that bottom wave. Bowserslave pushing and poking top. Cannoli in a spot of bother manages to go down. Gets killed by the flying droids, but they pick off Malkino as a result. Malkino doing some really risky dashes here. Getting punished very nicely by Team Boss. And Bowserslave now has his second stage of snares. Malkino and Cannoli going to be rejoining the fight very shortly. Boss still on top here with the kills and the solar and the push. Both the front turrets for Iron down now. Oh, cheeky ball by Nada Pop. Bowserslave has got himself out of position here. He's really struggling right now, but Nada Pop looked like he was going down. Rustrobe also nearly going down. Bowserslave manages to escape, as does Rustrobe. So as Team Iron went off to chase Bowserslave, they seemed to ignore Kirby Derby and Cannoli coming in. Oh, good dash sync up. Don't manage to pick off Kirby Derby though. Kerb's managed to get out quite nicely, and that range speed on ball doing work for Nada Pop. He's now trying to max out. It looks like he's trying to max out his ball damage for those increased pokes. And Malkino now maxing out his hammer pants, and he's got boots as well. See, Bowserslave now bought regen just for a bit of more sustain, trying to counteract that poke from Nada. Derby going for that knockback play. Oh, good tongue! Great tongue into the blaze. Really good syncing up of dash as well. Cannoli does well to pick up Nada Pop there. A standard dash into Nado combination. He's got lots of damage on, lots of burst on that dash right now. Does Cannoli? He's gone for pills as well. Just to help cement him in that lane and in those team fights. He's not so squishy anymore as Cannoli, so we'll go. We'll see him making bolder and bolder plays, especially with that burst he's got. Just missed the ball. Cannoli doing some risky plays here. He does have his dash still up, so he's not really at risk as long as he's got his dash up. Bit of footsie knots right now. Team Iron definitely on the defensive, having to clear those lanes, being pushed way back.
I am the brain of the operation.
Tongue on Bowserslave, good ball as well, so Bowserslave being poked down a bit. Cannoli getting bold. Ooh! And Malkino goes down, as does Bowserslave. Again, we're seeing a 1-for-1 trade, Malkino for Bowserslave. Malkino again we're seeing doing a lot of good predictable from Nada Pop. Kirby Derby's now in trouble. Doesn't look like he managed to escape. Oh, that ball doesn't quite manage to hit. But yeah, we're seeing a lot of Malkino doing a lot of really risky dashes. He really should be smarter about where he dashes and when he dashes. I mean, they are getting the kills out of it, but he gets killed in return. Speed up on Blaze now from Nada Pop. allows him just to get in and out of those team fights a bit more readily, a bit more mobility, really good stuff. And lifesteal on auto attack for Risterobi. No silence spot yet on Risterobi. I'd have thought that'd have been an earlier buy from him, as he did last time he played Leon, to counteract that snare bite and froggy dash. That's just me. I mean, auto attack will help them push a bit more when they get those opportunities, but without the silence, I don't think they may not be getting those opportunities to push. Oh, Bowser with the good drop in dash. The dash from Malkino saving his teammates. Risterobi in a bit of bother here. Cannoli also goes down. Bowser slaving. Curbs now on a big advantage here. 2-1. Now to pop Malkino being forced back in base. Getting the droids to push a bit more. Malkino gets caught with his dash down in a snare bite. That's not where he wants to be, ever. That's a real shame. Again, we're seeing Malkino use his dash. He's being really hasty with his dashes. Bowser doing really well to capitalize on that. Oh, good predictable. Unfortunate from Curbs, just missing the swipe. Nearly got a double kill out of that. Manages to get the pushes on the bottom, and as the droids push top now. Team boss, really good play from Bowser Slave to get them both in a explode there. And as you can see, he's got 100 explode now, so that's why it did so much damage. 100 damage. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. And we are seeing silence finally being picked up by Risterobi, helping out in those team fights with that initiation time. Really good stuff. Oh, Cannoli gets the kill up there. I'm going to rewind that. Would have been a standard frog from Cannoli. Malkino looking to poke him behind. Decides not to wisely because Kirby's right there. Bowser Slave just misses the turret with his exploder, but he's annoyed about that. But yeah, Risterobi looks like he's down. Yeah, good play from Curbs and Cannoli to finish off Risterobi. Team Boss still just asserting their what is essentially a snowballing victory at the moment. Team Iron really needs to be working around that Leon, getting those silence tongues into the dash, into the blaze, just picking them off one by one. This bomb looks like it's going to go down very shortly though. Bowser Slave preempts the explode, just managed to get it off, and Kirby Derby managed to get the health pack up at the top. Just escaping, as does everyone else. Risterobi nearly goes down also. Really good team fight there. Really close stuff from both teams. Nothing coming out of it though. Kirby Derby looking for those knockbacks. Knockback pounces into his teammate's snare explode. Bowser Slave comes in, good dash from Cannoli. Bowser Slave may have been able to get a bite explode off there, but decides to back off and not risk it this time. Risterobi calling for help. He's been left alone to defend bottom, but Malkino and Nadapop are having to defend top. It's really risky from both. He's good silence tongue down there from Risterobi. Now they're just throwing the occasional ball there just to try and harass and poke them out. Getting that turret, but it just looks like that turret's going to go down sooner rather than later. Good dash from Cannoli. Manages to force Team Iron back a bit further. Oh, they're really looking for those bounce pads. Syncing up. Stuff's going down. Stuff is going down. Cannoli gets bursted down a little bit. Not enough to kill him. Iron's turret now. Definitely a one-hit KO this health. Cannoli goes down to Risterobi. Auto attack doing work there for Risterobi. Tongues him in. Really not a very good tongue there by Risterobi. Tongues him into his own death, but they do manage to pick up Kirby as revenge. So questionable tongue there from Restorabi. Good pickup from Curbs. Managed to make the worst out of a bad situation. The best out of a bad situation. Words, people. Good bite explode from Bowser Slave. Manages to get them both, catches them both in the explode there. Picking up the kill and weakening Malco, so he has to retreat. Team Iron now getting... Team Iron's droids now poking those front turrets for Team Iron. They're chipped now. Bowser Slave uses explodes at those droids as he goes back, leaving Cannoli on his lonesome. Malco and Cannoli just toying with each other at the moment. And that's double tweeters from Cannoli on one stage and both stages of Turbo Tape actually. He'll be looking for those maybe NATO initiations, and up top we've got Slave coming down now. Looks like it's all going down here in this choke point. So this is oh, good tongue by Russarobi. Marco not really managing to capitalise on that. Good pokes from both teams coming in. Russarobi misses the tongue against the wall. So this choke point not really changed much between 205 and the old 404, other than the fact that it's a bit wider in this sort of area behind the choke point on the defender's side with the bounce pads. There's a lot more stuff you can do. And with the more increased droids coming in, it's harder to defend that choke point. And the turret goes down to the droids, leaving their base open. Boss has now access to Iron's base if he can get 1 or 2 kills. Good snare explode from Team Boss, and Cannoli comes in to finish off the job. Malcano now running for his life. Here's the dash up for Cannoli. No, not quite. And Bowslave coming in. They should just be going for base now with two of their guys in trouble. And Bowslave has gone for some more missiles now, pushing this base down. This might be game right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Cannoli and Bowslave and Kirby all doing work. Really nice work in that last team fight to get those 2 kills. Now they're not going to be able to do anything versus Bowslave's snare explodes. Bowser Slave just coming into that's what we like to see as a style explode right at the last second, jumping and exploding to finish off the base. GG, well played. Yeah, good game to Boss, and that it means Boss are leading 2-1 in this match. And I'm just reading through what is going on with the Boss Iron game currently. So it's currently 2-1, 2 team Boss and Iron to choose the map.